Hello, my friends. Today we'll start another lesson, which is it will be compound booleans with logical operators. This is part of the conditionals. You will learn amazing logic gates and all things. Okay, you will be sure about conditionals after this lesson, so you know how to bring all this puzzle into one point, and you will understand what is mean like or and not conditionals mean, like what they are doing exactly. Okay, we'll do that together. Don't worry about it. All right. So first of all, I would like to show you what we did the last lesson, my past lesson. Let's check it. This is our point. We made practice, and I give you some tasks to finish. I mean, exams. I hope you did. All right. Let's tag all of them into comment. All right. Let's come here for the Python, and let's come here for the JavaScript. All right, so I can bring it down and let's do it for the Python 2. Let's bring it down, creating spaces. Right, so we can start. I also have an amazing notes for you for show you what is mean all this logic gates. You'll understand correctly. But before that, I wouldn't like to show you right now. So I will show you so later for that. Okay. Okay. So we can implement any logic in a program using only nested conditionals. However, we can make shorter and more expressive code by combining simple Boolean expressions using logical operators and or not to create compound Boolean expressions. All right, that's perfect. Let's start it with the OR operator. I will show you also in nested conditions how the OR looking there exactly without syntax and with the syntax, okay? So using the OR operator, we can create a compound expression that is true when either of two conditions are true. Imagine a program that determines whether a student is eligible to enroll in IPCS. The school's requirement is that a student must either have earned the list 75% in IP, so AP, CSP, or in Intro to Programming. So one way to implement that logic is to separate if statements like in the JavaScript code below. I will show you in JavaScript and in Python. All right. So the or mean is like that. It will be in the same desk, okay? We'll not put inside in this if we will put exit of like the same desk, okay? Like that. All right, I will do that step by step, but just put it in your mind. After that, I will show you. So let's come down. That code is problematic. However, we've repeated the same instructions in two places, and that means we now have to update two places whenever we want to change the instructions. It's very likely for one to get out of sync, so with the other. In fact, it's already the case. Can you spot the slight difference in the two console logs? I mean, it is enough to show in two if statements the same instructions or different instructions. Okay, this is not important. I mean, let's say we say if conditions one is greater than something else, x, let's say variable, then do these instructions. Then come down, say again if the conditions two is the less than equals to this x, then do another instructions. Okay, but it is much affordable. So what we have to do, we have to put or between these two conditions. So we need to say if conditions one like greater or equals than this or something else. I will show you how to write or in JavaScript or is the symbolic in JavaScript, like two lines, but in Python, exactly writing syntax, which means or, like a or, okay? That code is, I mean, like, let me show you. So I would like to mix your mind. So in JavaScript, or means something else like that. In Python, exactly we're writing or like that. Or. So, wow, this is not good. Or let's do it or like that, okay? So it is like that. Still not looking like or, but anyway. So, a much better approach to use an OR operator to combine those two conditions in JavaScript. OR operator is represented by two vertical pipes, which is I showed you. So in JavaScript, like that, nested between two conditions. But why we are teaching you the nested conditionals? Because it is very important to create an illogical way, because you'll see there a lot of guys will write that like that, and maybe they will not add their or something else, and you will mix up with it, okay? Anyway, we need to solve it like that. So if csv grade equals, so greater than or equals 75, then or prograde greater than or equals to 75, then do this job. All right. So the amazing point here, we don't want to write two times same instructions in this procedure. We don't want to write it, okay? For that, we will put in the one if statement these instructions, and we'll put their or symbol in JavaScript, or in Python we'll put or exactly. So it will work for all of these conditions, okay? So because we are looking for one true condition in that, because if one of these conditions is true, then it will work. So our new code implements the same logic, but it is. So I mean, this is same like that. Look, yeah, it is same like that. So I mean, so this if and this another if, which means or. Okay, let's see here. Prograde, CSP grade. This is same guys and same instructions. Did you see? So this is different. This is different, but the instructions are same, right? These two instructions are same. I mean, so for that, what we are doing, we are just putting or symbols in JavaScript to represent what is meant. Okay, like don't write to most like a lot of time. So, right, come down, and maybe I can change it. I will show you everything correctly. Our new code implements the same logic, but it is much shorter and easier to maintain. Of course, if the school adds third way to be eligible, like completing a summer camp, we can easily add to the compound expressions using an additional or operator and a condition. So if we put it three times, three conditions, I mean, CSP grade greater than equals 75, or pro grade greater than or equals to 75, summer camp equals like streak equals to true, then do this job. Normally, if we put it into normal nested conditions, it will be three times if. Like, it will be like what, we'll say if something like that, and do print the line you are eligible for 6%, and after that, let's say again if prograde is something else like that, do another. So do same println again, put there, I mean console that, and do again if some per camp, so then do same job. So but this console.logs enough, and we don't need to write a lot of code like that, just we can put this guys there to make same job in easier way, okay? Just because we are explaining here about the logic is important, okay? Let's come here. I will make example, but before that, let's wait. So Since that expression is made entirely of OR operators, the expression is true as long as any of the conditions are true. It will only be false if every single condition is false. What is mean? So, in OR operator, we are looking for some true conditions, okay? So what does mean? It's saying the expression is true as long as any of the conditions are true. It will only be false if every single condition is false. All right? So what we can do, maybe I can show you for the OR logic what does mean. All right, let's come here. Look, this is for OR, okay? We sang if, then instruction part. Then we saying if instruction part. It's going like that. For the logic gates, it will be or like that. Normally we can do it like that. If condition one or condition two or condition three or condition four, do these instructions. It means or something else. To it is same to that. Look, this is same. All right. So in this case, the instructions will be same. I will show you into Python and JavaScript. You'll see that. Don't worry. So what is mean? If our conditions, look at here. If our input 0 and 1, it will be 1. So I mean, if the one conditions is false and another one true, it will be true. If the first so I mean, I can show you. This is 0 representing false and 1 representing true, like bits, okay? 0 is the like false and 1 is the true, on off, like that. So if our first conditions is 1, the second conditions is 0, which means false, then it will be again 1, because our first condition is true. In first one, our second conditions is true. In this case, if our first and second conditions is true, then it will be already true. And if two conditions, both of them false, the conditions will be false. Okay? I mean, or logic. So we can do examples for that, but I will go step by step for it, okay? Don't worry. Let's come back to here. Check your understanding. All right, we can check. So what we have here, consider this snippet of JavaScript. If temperature less than 40, our variable will be temperature and also weather. So or weather equals to rain, println, so console.log wear a jacket because weather will be cold, right? And rainy. So let's do it. In which situations will this code display the warning to wear a jacket? All right. So we can do it together. All right. What do you think? So let's say we have temperature and rain, two variable. Okay. Let's come here for the JavaScript. I will put for the ID weather, or weather situation. I mean, okay, situation, situation, right? It will display in here. Come down and start it. So now what we have two variables, right? We know that. Our first variable will be what? Will be temperature. We can say var or lat, but I will show you this, guys. Const, okay? So we will say var temperature equals prompt is enter temperature. Okay, let's close that. Second one is the weather. Weather equals, we'll say prompt, because why I'm doing like that, just showing you what we will do with it, the conditions. Okay, please enter weather or weather degrees. So weather situation, weather situation. Okay, like that. Now the amazing point is the else point. Okay, so you'll understand correctly, and we will solve this understanding. All right. So first we will say if, and put it, open the parenthesis, if temperature, our first variable, what is mean here? Less than 40, less than 40, or, yeah, or we put, or like that, weather equals to, string equals to, what? Rain, right? Rain. And do what? Open it and come down and say console dot log. Wear a jacket. Wear a jacket. All right. Okay. It's saying the question here: in which situations will this code display the warning to wear a jacket? So our temperature have to be like less than 40, which is 39, 38, 34, 33, or something else. And the weather have to be rain, okay? Or just temperature could be like the less than 40, or whether can be rain and temperature could be greater than 40, okay? In like the first condition can be true or second condition can be true for or operator, okay? So one of them have to be true. If both of them have to be like, if both of them false, then it will not work, okay? I mean that. So let's do it if it is work. So also let me show you in normal way how it will work. If we will say temperature less than 40, so we will do what? Console.log. This is nested mode without our special operator, okay? This one. Or we will say wear a jacket, and we will come again and we will say if weather equals rain, rain, then do another, so do again same job. This is really much comfortable and very tiring mode. Wear a jacket. Hey, this is very important for computer science fundamentals, the programming topic, okay? So now first I will comment it. So first I will show you that it will work, and after that I will show you another one, okay? This one, they will work. Both of them will work, but we are looking for easier way to write little codes, okay? Less codes than the another situation. Let's do it. I mean, okay, let's run it and go to practice side. I think do it again. All right, it asks, please enter temperature. What is our temperature? Let's say 32, less than 40, right? 32. Please enter weather situation. Let's say for it, um, raining, rain. All right, what it say? What it's saying? Nothing. Because why? So the conditions one is true, but like I will show you one thing. We forgot. Okay, we need to put into one point that codes to work out. Okay, let's come here and say in here text. like variable text, and put it there. All right. So no, sorry. Yeah, put it in here. I'm sorry, I forgot it. And after that, we will do one thing for display, var display, and come here. Document that get element by ID. After that, say weather. I think it is weather. I put there weather for the ID. Weather situation. I mean, oh, let's get it like weather. All right, it will be good. By the way, I need to, yeah, and say I need to refresh also page. Say text in here, and let's come down and say console.log. Say console.assert. No, let's say log. Alert can be worked too. So let's say display. All right, let's say 32 and rain. Bum, wear a jacket because why it works. First condition is true. The second condition is so sorry. First condition's true. Yeah. Second condition is also true. So let's say the first condition will be 41 or 45. The second condition will be same. What do you think? What will happen? Let's say 45. No, our first condition is false, right? It is not less than 40 because we put 45. And say rain, same. What will be? Wear a jacket. Did you see that? So, I mean, what, The first condition false, second condition true. So, or operator worked out. Did you see? Because one of them have to be true, like here. The first condition is false, the second condition is true, right? What happens? It displays true, like it happened true, right? Like conditions work. So what if we made all of them false? Let's try it. What will happen? Let's say 45 and let's say sunny. Nothing. You see? Nothing worked. And for that, we can say else. We can put else conditions true there, but don't worry, we don't need to do it right now because we're just trying to understand what is our operator, what doing, what is the logic gates of it, okay? So in this case, one of them have to be true. One of the condition have to be true. So first condition or second condition, it doesn't matter. One of them have to be true. One of them has to be true. Okay, so in this case, let's say the second condition is false and first condition is true. What will happen? Let's look. It will be 23. That's true. This is last time 14, right? Yeah. So weather will be rain. True. It works. Did you see? Like that. In here. First condition true, second condition false. It will be true. Let's say all of them true. It works like we are a jacket. It is same, right? It will be 1, 1. It will give out 1. Let's say all of them false. What will happen? Let's say 45 and sunny. Nothing worked. Did you see? All of them wrong because it will not work for the OR operator. One of them have to be true. One of the condition have to be true for the OR operator. Okay? Or both of them have to be true, or one of them have to be true. The first or second, it doesn't matter. One of them have to be true, or both of them. Okay? If both of them wrong or the false, it will not work. Never and never. Okay? So it is the way how we doing stuff. So let's take this guy from here and let's put it there. I mean here, if it works. So what we will do, we will close that now. This is a special way how we do it, how we did fast, right? And say for that, all right, I forget text one and text two like that. Let's say word text one and take out it there, right? Delete it. All right, put it there. Get off this guy to there too. And say for text two or text one is that doesn't matter. It will work for all of them. So what it will do? What do you think? How it works? Let's see what will happen. The same, really, nothing different. Let's say 25. The first condition is true. Second condition, say rain. Bam. We are rejected. Did you see what happened? It works. It works because our displays are same. So the first condition true in here. So first condition false, the second condition true. So this one works. So I mean, computer checked first these conditions and understood this is not true. And after that, computer went to this place and checked another this one and said, "Oh, this is true. I can display it." So let's say like the first one true, second one false. Yeah, the second one true, the false, the first one true. First one is false, sorry. The first one false, second one is true. We are rejected. Now computer checked this one and said, oh, this is not true. Or let's check another one, right? This one true. Then I can display it out. Let's say both of them wrong. What will be? Let's say 45 and sunny. Nothing. Did you see? This is same like it, like that. They are same guys. They are same characters. Just we doing this in here for the oldest if, and we are putting this the second condition here for both of them, and they are doing same stuff. But to just understand the logical gates, it is very important. Okay, learn also that on because this is important for the future. If you see some guys like that, don't be confused. Okay, all right, it is like that. I hope you understood. Let's go Python side. What will be in the Python? We will do same stuff. Maybe you're boring a little, but don't worry, don't bore. Okay, so let's do it. Say temperature equals input is enter temperature. Okay, come down and say weather and say again input, and what we have to do here is enter weather situation. Yep, all right, let's delete it because we already did. Why are you asking me again? All right, what's wrong here? So I think we need to save this page, and after that it will not work. Never. Come here, bam. Okay, it works. So what we have to do here, let's come say if we will use, by the way, or again, okay? If temperature less than 40, or did you see with it just or like that syntax, or whether what equals to rain, do something else. What? Print wear a jacket. All right, that's perfect. Just this codes will work for these two conditions, okay? The second one will be what? The second ways, which is the conditionals in that, which is I showed you for the verb for, sorry, let's come here back. Yeah, for the this point, let's see. If temperature less than 40, do something else, print, wear a jacket, and come back to here, say if weather equals to rain, do print same job. It is really slave mode, right? We are not slave, but we need to learn the logic because our ancestors did it like that and they create it. So, okay, the first made it for the our special way and see what will happen. Um, it will ask the first one. Yeah, please enter temperature. What is our temperature? Let's say the first conditions will be true, second one will be wrong. The same thing we will do. But anyway, you know the logic, right? It's 32. The second one is 40. The second one is the rain. What will happen? Oh, between is stretching. Okay. We just forgot to put here integer. So just let me put it here. Integer because computer for the Python computer doesn't know like this is integer or string variable, okay? So let's do it again. Let's say 32 and rain. Wear a jacket. Did you see that? It works. The first condition is true, second condition is true. Let's do one of them wrong. Okay, it will be 45. The second one will be rain. True. It works. Did you see? That's really nice. By the way, let's put it there too. And just do both of them wrong. Let's say 45 and sunny. What happened? Nothing. Because we didn't put any else conditions for here, so for that it doesn't show anything else, okay? So I think we understood this point, okay? This one representing this if point, this one representing this if point, and or representing between them this point, okay? This place, this space. So the important thing here, you need to know it. Let's try for this point. It will be same guy. So let's work. Let's say for both of them true, or first one true, second one is false, sunny. First one true, for that it works. Let's say both of them wrong. 45 sunny, nothing showed. So the computer checked first this point. It said, oh, this is wrong because we input 45, and the computer checked another if, like, or something else true, and it says, oh, no, it is also not true. Then both of them wrong, and I cannot show you anything else. That's perfect. So we understood this point, right? You can put a lot of conditionals there like that. I will show you, okay? Let's come here and okay with it. So I hope you understood. So in which conditions this code will display the warning to wear a jacket? So it will not show here wear a jacket. So sorry, it will show wear a jacket because our first condition is true, right? 32, less than 40. That's true. This one false. So, but what is our logical gates? Look, if first one true, the second one false, I mean conditions, the output will be true, right? It will one of them have to be true. So this is true. And when the temperature is 54, which is wrong in this case, the different condition. So the weather is raining. All right, raining true here, right? But this one false. So what happened in this condition? So in this case, the first one wrong. So I mean, let's show here. The first one wrong, the second one true. It will be true. So it will display out. One of them have to be true, or both of them have to be true. So when the temperature is 27 true, raining true, both of them true, it have to be true. Because if both of them true, so one is representing true and zero representing false in booleans, so it will be true. So when the temperature is 72, which is wrong, false, and the weather is sunny, it is also wrong, false, I mean. So it will display nothing. So in this question, it's asking us to in which point it will say warning to wear a jacket. So it will say in here, it will say in here, and it will say in here. It will not say anything else for these conditions because weather will be really like a hell. So this is wrong one, guys. But this guy's true of them true. Bam. With it. I hope you understood. So let's come down. Now we will see the AND operator. Okay? Let's see slowly, slowly what they are doing or and not. Alright, let's look for the AND operator. Using the AND operator, we can create a compound expression that is true only when both of the conditions are true. I told you. In our operator, just one of them have to be true or both of them have to be true. If both of them false, it will not work. But one of them true, another one is false, or let's say a lot of conditions there. Just one of them false and another true, another's true, or the most of them false, just one of them true. It will work again. So in AND operator, exactly everything have to be true, guys. There is no possibility for the false condition. All of them have to be true or all of them have to be false. Okay? So the important point we have to understand, the one conditions cannot be true, the second one cannot be true, false, like that. Both of them have to be true, okay? Or both of them have to be false. So let's make a program that determines whether a student meets a university graduation requirements. The university requires that the student has a cumulative GPA higher than 2.0 and that the student has completed at least 120 units. One way to implement that logic is with nested conditionals. This is nested, our crazy nested conditionals, okay? I will show you all of them. If cumulative GPA greater than 2, and after that, bam, let's go inside it and say if total units greater than equals to 120, it means also greater or equal. So also we using there or because to logic like one condition can be true like greater can be greater or equal. So if it is not greater, it can be equal. If it is equal, it cannot be greater. Okay, you can graduate. So we can shorten that code significantly by using an AND operator. However, in JavaScript, the AND operator is represented by two ampersands, which is like that. So let me show you in, oh, right, no, like that. So this like that and like that. Yeah, this is like that, okay? In JavaScript, we are representing like that and means In Python, it is same end. We doing end, okay, like that, end. So end, yeah, it is like that, end, okay. This is in Python. This is in JavaScript, okay. So like that, place it within the two conditions. Let's come down and see what is going on. So this is nested way, this is the special way, fast way, okay? If cumulative GPA greater than equal to 2 and we don't need to put another if inside it, we're saying total unit greater than or equal to 121, you can graduate. All right. So this code is logically equivalent to nested condition, but it's both shorter and easier to read, a win-win. All right. If graduation requirements become stricter, we can expand that expressions with more and operators like that. If cumulative GPA greater than equal to and total units greater than 120 and language units greater than or equal to 8, println or console.log, you can graduate. So, since that component expressions is met entirely out of the end operators, every conditions must be true for the computer to execute the instructions inside. As soon as any of those expressions are false, the entire expression is false. Check your understanding. Really check your understanding. What will happen? Can you do it without me? If yes, let's stop video and after that do it. And if you cannot do it, let's come back to watch it. All right, what we will do right now. So we will do it in two ways. Which examples is it good for make? Let's do this example or the up one, which is this one. So this one we can do it too. All right, let's do it. Or maybe we can do it, right? Let's do it. It's the same, really, believe me. But 1 minute. Anyway, I will do it because we have here one amazing point. This one greater than or equal. Because we have also there or operator. I will show you how it works. It will be amazing. Okay. So let's come to our problem. So in here, what we will do, all right, first I will come here and say for the ID school. So let's say graduation, okay? And come here, bam, yep. We can start. We have three variables in here. What cumulative GPA, total units, and language units. Okay, this is the the three important conditions for the students to pass it school, pass it class for the graduation. Okay. So first I will do in special way and after that I will show in nested way how they all work. So let's start it. First we have what? Cumulative GPA. Prompt is enter your cumulative GPA. Let's say like that. Second one var variable total units equals. So in this case, we'll enter this total units, write prompt, and please enter your total units. Okay, and say var language units, language units, right? Equals prompt. Please enter your language units. This is our three question in here. Let's start for the conditionals part. Say if cumulative GPA, right, greater than 2.0. This is float, by the way, 2.0, right? And let's do like that. It represent and, okay? So it means something else. We will put like like that, okay? It means that. So by the way, just one time, sorry. So and total units, all of them have to be true. All of them have to be true, okay? In this case, don't forget it. Greater or than or equals. This is another or point I will show you after this example, okay? 20, right? Yeah. And so and what? Language units greater than or equals to, by the way, just separate it here. What? 8, right? Something else, like what? Say 1 or text, first put variable text equals, you can graduate, right? Let's say you can graduate. Okay. So would you like to set there also else conditions? If you want, let's say else um console.log. Anyway, not say console.log. Say word text to text one, text two one. Anyway, you can not graduate. And what we have to do, we can say document but display or display document dot get element by ID. This is graduation, our ID name, inner HTML, put text here, tag this guy, I mean this one, and also here, and put text one for it. Come here and say console dot log. Say what? Say here console dot log display. Yeah. Okay. Now we will run it. But before that, I will put also here another way how we can do it. Let's do it. If cumulative, so this is nested way, okay? Let's say nested conditionals, conditional way. And let's say for it, special operator and faster way for conditionals. Okay. In here, what we need to do, let's come and say if cumulative GPA greater than 2.0 and, but like what? You need to say like that and say if, what if because we are coming inside it. Look in the, or we coming in this place like that. But in and, so in or we doing like that. In and we doing like that. Okay. If total units greater than, look, this is very important point. I will separate also this one. Maybe I can show you in another case. Let me show you in the under of this guys, below of this guys. Okay. Equals to 120, and come down again and say if language units what greater than or equals to 8. Come inside it and say console.log, or not console.log, sorry. Say tag all these guys and put in here. Okay. We did same job with a lot of efforts. Okay. This is point. So now I will show you all of them. All right, this is the same thing I told you. And if you want to say else, we need to come not in here, not in here. We need to come here. Okay. Why in here? Because if the first condition true, no, so false, the second condition and third condition true, it will not work. For that, the else statement will not work in here because first condition false and all will be false. All will not work. Let's say if we put the else exactly in here, let's say in here, okay? So in this case, what have to be, so the first conditions have to be true, second condition have to be true, the third condition can be wrong, can be false. It doesn't matter. In this case, else or the if, the third if language units conditions can be true or false. It doesn't matter because in this case, else or if will work. Okay. I hope you understood. Let's come here and say else and do this, guys. You cannot graduate. It will work for here. Okay. I hope you understood. By the way, let's say text 3, and for that also text 3. This guys have to be 3, 3, 3. Let's say 4 for that. And 3, okay. It'll be amazing right now. So the first, close this one, work on it. First we'll look for the special way, easier way, faster way, okay? All right, let's do it. Let's come here. Yeah. So in this case, our cumulative GPA have to be greater than, or 1 minute. Yeah, greater than 2. Let's say it is 3.0. Total units, this one, second condition, greater than or equals to 120. Let's say 135. That is also true. Language units have to be greater than or equal to 8. Let's say 10. You can graduate. You see? All conditions true and it works. This place works. But what if one of them wrong? This else conditions will work. Let's look how we will do that. If cumulative GPA is not true, this condition is false, 1. Second condition is 135, true. And the language units, let's say 9. It is also true. You cannot graduate. Did you see? One condition false and everything not work. So all conditions are passed. and just else conditions work in here. Let's say all of them wrong. What will happen? Let's say 1.0 and it is not greater 125. Oh, sorry, 115, and this one 5. Well, did you see what happened? It doesn't work because everything have to be true or everything have to be false. Maybe you will say everything false. Why this is not working? You can graduate because our conditions not true for all of them. We entered, we input the wrong conditions and the else conditions work. In this case, for the end, everything have to be true. Don't forget it, okay? Or everything can be false, but conditions have to be also false, like that. Like what? Like that. Let's do the same thing with the wrong way, like before. Let's try it now. Say 100. So say 1.0, it will work now. It will say you can graduate. Let's say 115. Let's say what? You can graduate. Did you see? Because we changed operators. Okay, let's do first. All right, let's say the cumulative GPA true, total units false, language units true. Let's do it. Let's say 3.0 for the first one. Total units, let's say this is wrong condition. The third condition will be 9, true. You cannot graduate. Did you see that? One of them wrong and everything not true. So in this case, everything have to be true. Not only one condition, everything. Everything can be true or false, or else conditions will work in here. Okay? All right, I hope you understood. By the way, I would like to show you one more thing. Let's come here for the AND operator. What does mean AND? Let's see what's happening in AND. Okay? Okay. So in AND, nested conditionals will be like that. If, like that. It will go inside, like that. Okay? Then instructions part. In logic gate, if everything false, the output will be true. I mean, it will display instruction. It means that, okay, if condition 1 false, the second condition is false for AND logic gate, it will be 1 for the output because both of them false, all of them false, and it will be mainly for the AND. If one of them false and the second one, so if the first one true, second one false, it will not work like or. It will be 0. I mean false, because everything have to be true. Every condition have to be true. The the first one false, the second one true. It will be again same. But in OR operator, in OR logic gate, it will be true, right? Because one of them have to be true. In AND operator, everything have to be true or everything have to be false. In this case, this is false, second false, it will work. So for 0, 0, it will be 1. Sorry, by the way, I need to change it. 1, 1, I mean true, true will be true. Okay? So this is like that. Maybe we can show it like that. If condition B, condition 1, condition 2, condition 3, and condition 4, do these instructions as do another things. Okay? It is like that. In nested conditionals, it will look like that. Okay? The same thing. The same thing like that. This one, same to this one. Okay? Everything same. Let's come back to here and let's go to the here and come back to here. Okay. So now let's close it. This place, I mean, and open this one. What will happen? All right, just close this one. This is our comment. Let's look what will happen. We will do same job, okay? Our first condition will be true in this case, 3.0. The second condition will be also true, 135. And language units will be greater than equals or equals to 8, let's say 9. You can graduate. Did you see? This is our nested conditionals logic gates. The same. So it does same job, right? So same thing, same job. Okay. If one of them wrong, let's do it. 1.0. This one is wrong. So for that, all conditions will not display. So if this one true and this one true, it will not work again. Let's look. 135 it is true and 9 it is true. We cannot graduate because first condition false. Let's say because computer checked and said, oh, this one is false, but the two next conditions true. Yeah, it's okay, but the first condition is wrong for AND logic gate. It is not true for the computer mechanism. Okay. All right. So let's say the first condition is true, second condition is true, third condition is false. Five, nothing. You see, it will not work. But what did you see here? Did you see anything else? Let's do it again. 3.0, 135, and 4. Why it doesn't show else conditions in here? Why it not saying you cannot graduate? Let's do it again. Let's say 3.0 and 135 and like same. Why? It's going like that. Everything have to be true, I told you. If everything not true, why it's not, it doesn't show you cannot graduate. Okay, let's say 3.0 and 130 and you can graduate. It works, right? First condition will be true, second will be true, third conditions will be wrong. Let's do it. 3.0, 145. So why it's saying like that? Did you think about it? Why this else not working there? What if we put this else into here? Let's try. What will happen? Would like to check it? Let's say 3.0, 145, and 5. No. You see amazing point. You need to put else in here because it will check this point right now. It says the first condition is true, amazing. The second condition true, perfect. Third condition is not true. For that, I will show this as conditions. Okay? But when I made this one false, it will show in here else. Let's see. Let's do it. If I put for this point same thing and for the last point same thing, it will work for all of them. Let's say 1.0, the first one wrong, second 135, and the third one is will be 5. No, say 9, it will be true. You cannot graduate. Now the else condition work for here. Did you see? They are staying in same desk. If else. The second one, if this one else. Look for the total units. Let's do it wrong. So for the total units, let's say 3.0, this one true, The second one is the 115. Wrong. The third one is true. 3, 9. Let's say 9. You cannot graduate. But what if we get this guy from here and bam, commented for the second condition? Look at total units like this one here. So let's do again. It will not show anything else like for the else conditions. It will not work for the instructions part. Let's say 3.0, this one true. The second one is wrong. Okay. Before case, what it shows us that you cannot graduate, but it will say now some info will display out here. Okay, let's do it. 9. Some info will display in here because else conditions didn't work for here because we don't have any else conditions for the second if statement, right? This is another amazing point. I hope you understood. If you understood, it will be nice for you to complete this step. For the here, I would like to show you one important point. It's saying total unit greater than 120. Let's do one amazing thing here. Let's do like that. Or total units equals 120 or string equals. Hey guys, it will do same job, but in here, let's say 120. Put it here also. Hey guys, this is the same job. It is really same, nothing different there. That's really perfect. So let's do same thing for here. 8 and language units equals to that one. But let's put here or. It did same job. Did you see? Or let's do it little complex. Let's come back to first point. I showed you something here. Let's do it like what? Let's tag this guy equals from here and come here and say, so by the way, what we need to do, 1 minute, I will show you. Let's come here and do one amazing thing. So in here, we will separate this one like or in nested way, how we can do it. Let's say 120 and delete this guy. We will put also equal here. And here, what we need to do, we will come. So where is the another point for here? This place, right? Say if total units equals 120. Yeah, you see, it will do the same job, right? Like that. So this one, let's tag it there. It will work, believe me. Yeah, tag this guy also back, right? So also, let's do for this one, same thing. Let's say this is 8, right? And something else like that. Let's look for the opening point for it. Where is it? Here? I think in here. Maybe 1 minute to check out. This is third conditions, right? I think it will be in here, maybe. So let me check it. It is more complicated now. So, all right, this one here, and I will put another for the else point. Where is else? All right, in here. Let's put it here again, one if, and say language units equals to 8. graduate. Okay, it will work also. Do you believe it? Let's see. Say, do same job, really it doesn't matter. 3.0, 135, cannot graduate. Why? You cannot graduate. A 1 minute, if it is equals to 8, in this case we put 8 for that. You can graduate 1 minute. Let's do it again. 4.0. Now it is true for this condition, and 135 for the second, because we said if it is, yeah, it is also true. All right, we separated in here. You can graduate also for this one. Yeah, or condition, and it's checking also else conditions in here. If else, one more else in here. All right, maybe we need to delete one else, and the third one, it will be 10. You cannot graduate. All right, it's checking also else conditions. I think this is strict equality making this problem. Let's put only one equal in this case and try again what will happen. Let's say 4.0, 135, and 9. You cannot graduate. Oh, I think the else conditions making it wrong. Normally it have to work maybe for about text tree. 1 minute. I will just tag out this guy and this guy, and in here this guy. Bam. Okay. And just will put else in here. Oh my god. Let's tag it back right here. Let's say 4.0. I don't know, maybe some technical issues for the program too. 150 and 10. You can graduate. Yeah, it works. Did you see our codes already here for this point? We made or displays, and we made this one also or. We separated in nested way. Normally before it looks like what? Let me show you. Tag all these guys back. Yeah, open it. Yeah, all looks like with it greater than or equal like that, right? We separated them. All right. In Python, we have same way to do it. Let's come in Python. Okay, say in Python, um, cumulative GPA. Let's do it like GPA, like that. Input, please enter your cumulative GPA. Let's come down and say second one will be what? I forgot it. Total units and language units, okay. Total units input is enter your total units, right? And the third one, language units, and say input, please enter your language unit, units. By the way, we can do some amazing jobs like to get it upper like that. Let's do it for all of them. But this number, all of them number. Anyway, we cannot use this one here. So let's come here. I will be very fast for this, guys, okay? If cumulative GPA and total units. So if cumulative GPA, sorry, greater than 2.0 and total units greater than or equals to what? 120, and language units greater than or equal to 8. Do what? Our operations will be in here, print. You can graduate, right? All right, stop. Let's stop this amazing guy. Okay, it's working. In one point is open, right? Oh, come on. Let's go back to here. All right. Let's say else print. You cannot graduate. Anyway, we can do it like that too. In the future, you will learn how to do it. You can text, let's say you cannot graduate, and you can say here return next one. Anyway, but not saying return. Oh, here return next one. Oh, all right. I think for the while conditions we can use that too. Let's say else print you cannot, or in definition functions you cannot graduate. Okay, let's check what will happen. Let's say 3.0, first condition true, second one true, third one true. What it's saying? Okay, it's saying what is there. Okay, we can do it like that too. Let's say we can say integer. We can get an integer in here or in another point too. All right, we can put also in here integer, or we can get all of them in one integer point. Okay, just I'm showing you how this system works. I mean, okay, you can do it like that. Let's say 3.0, 135, and 9. What it's saying in wallet value error. All right, so okay, I think from this case we need to put this integer. Yeah, let's add all of them. This little slave job. Oh my god. Okay. Let's say 3.0, 135. What's happened? 100. Oh, 3.0. Oh, maybe float. Sorry. Because in JavaScript it doesn't show you what is that exactly. Okay, it will work now. It is float number because 3.0 it's a float number. Okay, if you put only 3 it will be okay, but if you put 3.0 it will be float. We need to indicate in Python. 4.0, it works. Did you see? and let's say 135 and 9. You can graduate. Did you see that? Perfect. So, in another way, I told you logic, right? If one of them wrong, then it will be wrong. It will not display out you can graduate. All conditions have to be true, or all conditions have to be false. All right. So let's see into another way. Let's say if the GPA greater than 2.0, and if that's greater than or equals to 20 nested conditionals, where we're doing that, and if and I mean if language units, all if nested if means like and, okay, greater than or equals 8, do some instructions like print you can graduate, else say print you cannot graduate. Let's do it and try it out. But yeah, it's also okay. 3.0, 5, and 9. It's the same, it works. You see. Or if you want to separate this, guys, what we need to do, I told you, we can say if this come also down for here, say another if language units equals to 8, it will be again same. Okay. So like that. This one in here, add it here too, and come down, say if I mean this place or, okay, 120. Okay, in this case, what we did here, if cumulative GPA greater than 2.0, and if total units greater than 120, or if total units equals 120, and if language units greater than 8, or if total units equals to 8, do this jobs, else do another job, okay? As in nested way. That's a 3.0, 140, and 11. You can graduate. Did you see? I hope you understand all logic. It's all about here. 0, 0, 1, false, false, give you 1, I mean displaying. So 1, 0 will not work because one of them wrong, one of them false. And in here, second condition is false, it will not work again. And 1, 1 will display out 1. In OR, 0, 1 will be output true. The true, false will be true. True, true will be true. False, false will be false. Okay? All right. So I will continue with the not operator. This is our example, but let's go to the, so, I mean, anyway, let's close it too. We will continue also with not point, but what I want from you for this lesson, also come here, bum, here, right? Okay, we will continue. I don't want to do anything else. Stop, please. All right. So let's see here. We did this guy in good way. So I wanted to make this exam. So I will give you a task for it. What will be here? The situation. I showed you everything. I'll teach you everything in correct way about logic gates, about and or. I will show you also not as soon as possible with another topic. Okay? So in another topic you will learn not conditions and we will continue step by step for it. Okay? So I mean here it will be not conditions. Okay? So let's do this one. Stop video. It is here weather equals string equals to rain. Do in Python and do it in JavaScript in two ways. Okay. Transport mode walking. If weather equals to rain and transport mode equals to walking, take an umbrella. Do it in nested conditionals way and do it in special way, easier way in Python and JavaScript, okay? And answer it. And please write description in description place in YouTube. Below of this video. Please comment. Did you made it true or wrong? Okay? And after that, show me. I just gave you this task, and I want to see you. I want to see from you you did wrong or true, okay? I want to check it. That's perfect. So we will continue from or operator, from here. So sorry, not operator. We will continue from here. Another topic will be, let's say, right here. Next lesson, we will learn about not operator in easier and nested way. Nested, difficult way. Okay? In difficult way. Or tiring way, let's say tiring way. Tiring way. Okay? Next lesson we'll learn about not operator in easier and nested tiring way. Okay? Alright, for the Python same. We will continue from here. Then other topic will be not operator. And I told you stop video from here and do this task, this one, and show me in description. Write your comment there and I will check it in the comments. Okay? Thank you very much for the lesson. We will continue like conditionals. The topic, big topic is the main topic is conditionals. I will put conditionals there in the YouTube video for the title, conditionals programming, and after that parentheses conditionals and the one the line, and I will put their nested conditionals part 3.1. Okay, and we will continue with the not operator like programming conditionals, nested conditionals, uh, part 3.2, like that. Okay. Thank you very much. The another topic will be that. Thank you very much for watch and let's watch me and learn or computer science fundamentals with me. Okay. You will learn everything with me. Don't worry. Have a good time, guys. Bye bye.